Hi guys, I hope you are having a good afternoon. Again, our third video with Unjabs, where we promised to talk about the three people that are the lead characters on the Madlanga Commission. Jabs, you said it's Mr. Mkwanazi, Lieutenant General Mkwanazi, Lieutenant General Dumisani Kumalo,
Yes,
and Mr.
yes,
Brown Mukhotsi. Jabula, I don't know. I see
yes.
what is written on the papers about Mr. Brown Mukhotsi, but what's happening with him? Let's start with him before we go anywhere else. Who's Brown
No,
Mukhotsi?
we
Why
don't.
is even Fikile Mbalula denying him?
No, Prime Mokgotsi just happened to be those old brass, ne?
Mm-hmm.
People that have been around.
Yes.
They know something, and they know someone that someone has information about someone. Simple as
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
you must understand which within the comrade things is a people if a person knows you
mm-hmm.
and yeah, and then it's inside your circle. I can
Oh,
communicate now because when you know somebody that I know.
oh, that's all there is to it.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, let's start with the full circle now. General Mkwanazi, you say he is a ringleader there, Kwamadlanga Commission. Why are you saying that?
No, I said yes. Amongst yes is one of the three. Because
Mm-hmm.
Madlanga Commission is there because of
Him.
his utterances. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He said something and President Madlanga did thing.
Yes. And
Yes.
then he said something on the 6th of July, and then the president was forced because the masses of South Africa were asking questions.
Yes.
Okay. So he came, he gave his evidence that I personally, as a South African, feel like it's not something that is conclusive to charge anyone with any criminal elements up until there is concrete evidence. I'm not saying he's lying with what he is saying, but what I'm saying is that, yes, he said things, hence they are still called allegations until there is proof. And then after saying all those allegations, he left us hanging, sending us to other parties or participants, including General Dumisani Kumar.
Yes. So when you look at General Kumalo, General
Mm-hmm.
Kumalo is a divisional commissioner of crime
Crime
intelligence.
intelligence is
Now, yes. So it appears as if he briefed he briefed Mkwanazi on certain progress that
okay,
was done or by the PKPT. You understand?
okay, okay,
Now, based on that information, he must have presented himself as a person who's got the whole lot of information that stitches together this whole web of huge corruption.
okay. Even
Yes.
though, even
So
though even though you remember that there's some point during this year of 2025 where Patricia Mashale, the real mastermind YouTube channel, once came online via Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter, via Facebook, all her social media platforms, and reported that Dumisani Kumalo is one of the main characters in the Senzo Makaka. Sorry, in the, what's his name? But Sindiso Makaka.
Candice,
Yeah,
Candice, yes,
yes, Sindiso Makaka Meda. So now when they come and Mkwanazi puts him as this victim of the situation that is happening to him, because even the arrest of Kumalo, Patricia spoke about that. And then as a South African, we are like, Mkwanazi, why are you talking about this man as if someone is busy after him trying to frame him or something? Whereas Patricia, there was a time she came out and leveled some allegations that were very serious against him. So you come and say they are players. Please explain to
Eh,
us in simple terms.
yes, because now we have Mkhwanazi makes the allegations and he says the people that told me about this is General Command. So there's a perception that General Command is gonna bring the evidence.
Yes.
So when you look at the cell phone evidence, you're not gonna tell me about one-sided. You need to present a picture where you synchronize, where you sync this information that the information that I am getting from Kat Matlala's phone is more or less it's the same information that I'm also getting in Bran Mokhot's phone.
I get
Now,
you.
yes, what then we've seen, we've not or maybe it's this the wedding that they talk about, but a screenshot is not evidence. You understand? Because if you've done the forensic work, you
Mm,
need to produce it. I'll show you some other time that the SMS on the XRY tool, it's not written as that way. You find it within the hexadecimal page of numbers, then you'll see the patterns because SMS or a chart, it's a combination of hexadecimal numbers, which are characters um from capital letter from one from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then capital letter A, B, C, D, E, F. You understand?
oh,
That's why we say hex, it's base 16, basically. Then we've got octal, we've got a binary. So, but that's a machine language. That's how you convert the characters into weights and
okay.
now, because now that information that is coming through, remember, Kumalo did not present and say, this phone, or he said maybe somebody else will come and say, here's the phone and the model, this is how the extraction took place. But
Okay.
now we're still hearing, even with Kumalo, what he's presenting is a hearsay.
Mm,
It's
yes.
not yet the person who actually did the download.
Yes, it's not.
But then now when, yes. Now you see, and the phone calls and everything, that becomes a problem. Why I'm saying that is a problem, Noni, because parallel to the Madlanga Commission, Katie Molif, who was also a center, is part of the Big Five
Yes.
that General Kumalo talks about. Katie Molifa is out on bail. And the reason why he is out on bail is because NPA has failed to produce the evidence that Katie Molifa is the mastermind around these
All these matters.
unaliving. Yes,
OMG.
yes. So Kate is also gonna be out.
Yeah. Hi, when Jabulo Kat is also gonna come, but Katie has not been charged for the other crimes. It's he's there for being suspected for the Tebuko murder, attempted murder, right?
Remember, I've always told you guys, and Nina, you always think at Mina, I'm playing to the color. And yes, I've always warned you. Let me see if this thing I can get it to play. Not, but there was a briefing
Mm.
on the or on the what you call this person on the AKA arrest people when they were being arrested, when the people that were being arrested
Okay,
on
for
the
the murder of
AKA.
AKA. Okay.
Yes, yes. So I'm just gonna see if I'm able to pull my TikTok here. But there was a plan.
A plan by who?
Hmm? There was a plan. Yes, there was a plan by when I'm distracted, man.
Sorry.
Um,
We am shocked.
eh, Okay, let's where was I?
Uti, you are looking for something. There was a plan when there was during that time.
Yes, there was yes, there was a, a, a press briefing. Ne?
Okay.
On this press briefing, Mkhwanazi actually also explained ukuthi whenever we're arresting these people, ne, we will use a particular strategy to arrest them
Oh,
for this
yes,
case.
I remember that.
And then while we're holding them for this case, we'll then now formulate new charges while we investigate the other matters. So now what we've witnessed, especially with KT, is that is actually being arrested for the smaller case, which is the Tobejane case, and
Yes.
then in a nutshell, then you have the serious thing. There's
Sure.
it. I'm not sure if you can hear.
No.
That we employ
Okay,
was
yes.
that identifying these six, we're going to look for parallel cases that they are involved in. And we're going to arrest them on those cases and keep them in custody. But don't charge them on the case that we're investigating, the main case 85 of February last year, which happened in Florida. So the reason for that is because we wanted to make sure that we get almost all the suspects, especially the organizer of the hit. So after identifying everyone else, and we could realize that of the six suspects, at least four of them, we have parallel cases that can link them with. So we started pursuing those parallel cases. One of them was the case that was talked about in the media, where we went to Cape Town and we arrested someone in Cape Town. I'm sure you might have heard about it. And we brought them back here. We charged a person on a parallel case, but the very same person was linked to this case, but we didn't charge him on the case. So we went on with the rest of these arrests that we effected. The first one being the 22nd of April, where the organizer of firearms and vehicles, the person who was renting this out, was arrested and was charged on different cases, as well as most recently is now been linked to this one of case 85. On the 24th of October, that's when we effected our arrest. This was a spotter, was arrested also being involved in murder in another case. The strategy that we employed.
So now, what I wanted to tell you was, I feel like Ukininda is a role, Ubu Mkhwanazi is a role model because
I was thinking
this
about
what you
that.
see
I was thinking about that right
exactly.
here, right now. That's what he did
Yes,
to
because
Undanzi. That's what he did to
yeah.
Sibiya.
Mm.
God.
And you see, if we are being honest, if we're being honest, we cannot say that all is good. There is a lot of good work that the police are doing, but there's also a lot of bad things that the police are doing.
And we cannot run away
need
from
to
that.
be fair. Yes, we can't run away from that, no, we can't. So that is why when I look at all of these actors now, what is currently happening? Brown has not testified on the Matlanga Commission, ne?
Yes.
But then already we have information about Brown. Brown, they've already taken a raid, Guyana. They
Yes,
want to
sis.
take the phones and everything. Now, how do you then do raid Brown where else you have not completed the evidence of Cat? Because you've already said Cat, no Brown, she looked in. Hence, I was saying to you, Uguti, I'm gonna prove to you, Uguti, the person who's the real mastermind in this thing is Ngabinde.
And also, this is the
Is the
same
chief of
Gabinde who was
staff.
very frustrated with his things being taken. Do you remember? His and Mtunu's thing.
Yes,
That's why
because
he did the press briefing to begin with. Because maybe that's one of the reasons, because there were people that were looking for him. So he's thinking they are going to take away his devices and Mtunu. So he stood there. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because when you think about it, why we have more information now because we have more information now because Brown has already started talking
A
about
lot.
certain things in the media. Yes. And then we also know which Uminisa has already taken a stance as well, where Uminisa started saying, no, I also don't know where the leakage will have actually, who will have released the leakage, how Brown will have got my letter. Because my letter, it's the chief of staff that knew about my letter that was meant for the commissioner's office as well as the acting person who's General
Musikili.
Now he then tells me now, yes, he now tells me, kusho umchunu. Uthi now chief of staff now tells me ukuthi he also sends the PA. So I'm not sure what the PA also sends to. Does it also mean that there was a PA? Yes, be again. Or what? Udna is interested to know where did Brown got the letter from. Now, listen to this. Brown, what did Brown say? Brown says, no, on the second, the letter was already on the news. Now, then the question is, who posted the letter? Brown says, Patricia posted the letter.
Where did
I'm
Patricia
thinking the
get the
letter that was
letter?
posted, I'm not sure I'm not sure whether the letter that was posted was the letter that was signed or not. One must just check.
Hey, anyway, I agree with you on this Kininda copycatting Mkhwanazi. I think he is his role model. I think he is uyamthanda because wow, unless it's a strategy sasemapoliseni that we don't know anything because we don't work there.
But it's dodgy then now. Then it's dodgy. If they know very well what they need to keep me for 5 years behind that. No, it's very dodgy.
It is.
So that's why people who have money they can petition the High Court.
And also, isn't it dodgy that isn't the NPA supposed to take an already done, investigated and dusted case, done, dusted everything, and then they are only prosecuting? Why must NPA be that involved? Hey,
no, they say that so that the case doesn't take. They do say that for its prosecutorial-led investigation.
Okay.
Like you're saying, good. It's probably it's a strategy.
Okay. Anyway, anything else, Jabs? Then we can close it off.
No, I think for me, it was all about saying that when we look at the Madlanga Commission, we need to now test what Mkhwanazi has told us. Then you have Khumalo and his team that are still needs to produce. I mean, even the WhatsApp that they were produced there. I mean, some of those things are yes, it's shady.
Yeah.
How does the president identity features there? While we look at send uLokhuzana a request le yeah president.
Hey, there's a lot that is very shady when are there. Hey.
No, I'll tell you something, ne? But not now. I'll tell you
something.
No, they must come to News for Sure. They will get the stuff.
Okay, guys, Miss Vele, you go to News for Sure. Please make sure you go and rate that channel every day whenever you see something that is new. Like, share, comment on it, and subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Jeffs, thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Yes, Sunday, yakone.
All right, it's a Sunday today. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.